When I first went out on my own in 2000, it was a struggle. It looked like it was going to be a rough road. My father, he and I were partners, and we had 2 cheap horses, and started from scratch. One day, George came up to me and said, "I'm really intrigued by this, and I think you're the person for us. Would you like to buy us some horses?" I said, "Sure." And next thing I know, I had a guy picking me up at my house and taking me to George's plane, and it was like I was actually running a little late the first time that I had to meet him at the plane. I got on and they closed the hatch and we went off to Keeneland, and we bought 4 horses that year, and we did quite well. All 4 of them won the first year. 2 of them were stakes winners, one of them being our horse that after retirement made him our lead pony, and he's one of the best ponies that I've ever been around. He's really, really nice. A horse named Fagan's Legacy. And here's the big guy, Pants on Fire. I got on him going into the Louisiana Derby. I do enjoy getting on him. It's funny because at the last second, it's like the last part of the poker hand, that going into the race and you get on him yourself, you get the last thought of if the horse is actually on his game. And when you're coming off the track and you get that little bit of, I don't know what to say, of being a rider, that you just know this horse is on his game. This is another one of my favorite horses to say that he was what we thought was going to be the favorite in the Louisiana Derby. He was an entry mate with Pants on Fire, and his name is Nacho Business, and he is a character. He won first time out, and when he won first time out, I got some new lawn furniture at my house because we cashed a nice ticket. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? I bought a lot of furniture in my house, gambling. I, built my way up from buying equipment for the barn. It was like you hit a triple or something like that, and you get a new saddle. But I love it. I love it. The story was that one of my favorite horses that I was galloping down here in Florida won yesterday, and it's like I don't know what to say. Then it's like you're the proud parent. That's my boy. He win. He showed up. He ran his butt off, and that to put icing on the cake is to say it. I do everything with him. I gallop him. I ride him. I bought him. This is my boy here.
11 1/4 lengths, but who's counting?
Yeah. Yeah, once it gets past 10 lengths, it's all good. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. If you love winning, and who doesn't love winning, it's a lot of fun.
Okay, got it. Thank you. All right. Hello.
I was working for Walter Reese, and it was during the winter, and he gives out bonuses at the end of the year, and I just got my check for the stake check. I went and cashed it, and what are you going to do? Everybody does a little bit something different, and I bought my suit for $99 at Chess King, and it was like the whole ensemble that you buy. It comes with the shirt with the matching tie, that comes in the packet, and the $99 suit, and go next door to the shoe store, and I was like representing my horse, and I went there for the horse to run, and he won the stake race, and there I was, 17 years old with my brand new suit, probably still had a tag on the back. I was so naive at the time, and first time I wore it was when the horse won the stake race, and it was really neat. I think a little bit of myself, along with George, we're kind of like a throwback. He likes getting dressed up to go to the races. I've always liked getting dressed up, and the topper on my suit and everything else has been the hats. George loved the era of when you see the old-time pictures, and everybody had a suit and a hat on that came to the races. Between him having hats, getting me a couple of hats, and it hit it off. Recently, when I'm going up in the elevator, and it's just me and one other guy, and the guy looks at me and he's like, "You're Kelly Breen." I'm like, "Yeah." He says, "I knew it because of the hat." And I was like, "Okay." I says, sometimes I like to have it being known because we win races. But, you know, maybe being seen in the winner's circle would have been a nice comment, but he's like, "I love the hat." I said, "Okay." I used to just work hardest to do everything that we could do, and luckily that lately we've been paying the bills in a new era of horse racing, and winning 2 races for $1 million this year sure did help.
Final furlong of this year's Triple Crown. They're coming down to the finish. Roar on ice, stay thirsty and brilliant speed. It's a shocker in the Belmont.
Having a bunch of quality horses, you know, and going up to the Kentucky Derby, you saw all the different preps, and we had horses in all of them. It was great. I mean, a fantastic year. It's hard to top, I can tell you that. I have a totally different game plan with the halls as what I had with my father with the claiming thing, and I think hopefully to say that I helped fulfill some of the things that we first set down and said what we're going to do with the halls, and to win a Triple Crown race. I think that the next step would be to say we're going to win the Kentucky Derby, or we're going to win the, you know, the Breeders' Cup, or something that, you know, to try and set a goal. Part of it is also to have fun. You know, we're only on this planet for a short time, so enjoy it. You know, and for me, to have one of my highlights in my career is winning the Belmont, having the halls there, and my family there, national TV. If it's my 15 minutes of fame, you know, so be it, but it was really fun.